Sean, what's your favourite thing about Christmas?
My favourite day isn't... it's the 28th, which is like a little island between sort of heartburn and headache. Just in between the two. But Christmas isn't my favourite day of the year.
What's your favourite day?
My favourite day of the year is that day... it's a bit like Easter, it doesn't have an exact date. It's the day the flying ants come out. All the flying ants come out, and they take you by surprise. If it turns out you're on holiday, I'm like, oh, bollocks, I missed the flying ants.
Susie used to live in Berlin. She was so boring they considered putting the wall back up. You've come as sort of Dracula.
I've gone for it this year, Jimmy. I think anyone can wear a Christmas jumper. No offence. I mean, you know, there's some nice jumpers about, but not as nice as this. It's a reindeer called Adam, and this jumper is called Adam and the Antlers.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's a bit of a laugh, this Christmas lark, isn't it?
That looks like a really nice fire hazard.
And if you press this button, it'll say John phrases.
Oh! Lower!
One of the things you can get people for Christmas, you can buy, like, a goat for an impoverished village somewhere in the world. And I thought, much better idea, get them a greyhound. And then, maybe, they can open up a racetrack, get a betting shop that serves alcohol as well, and they can really enjoy their lives. Just like we do.
So you used to live with John. Did you ever spend a festive period with him?
We had a Christmas party once.
Oh.
It was a lot of fun. Do you remember that?
I think I do.
Yes. And before everyone came round, there was 10 people. We were very excited. John cooked us all some dinner.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Yeah, you do. And you made the stuffing. And you were very poorly at the party. And, and everyone left. And I think it was about 4 people left at the party, and I found him by the fridge crying. And he said to me, I can't stop farting.
What did you put in the stuffing? What?
I made me own, Jimmy. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was awful, wasn't it?
Like, I seem to remember my sister sort of trying to cuddle you and go, it'll be all right, you'll get over this.
I won't. I'll be farting forever.
Don't matter.
No, it does, because you'll win this with the 9.
No, because I didn't count up properly, and it's a 7.
Well, I think a 7 is a personal victory for you. Go on, what's
All right, this here.
This here?
This here.
This here?
Is it in there?
No.
All right, I've got one. I heard ass.
Your mum is going to be so proud of you when she sees this.
I've got some nieces and nephews in the audience tonight. I don't want them to think that this is what I normally do to pay the mortgage. But money's tight at the moment, and that fucking monkey is selling tea bags on his own, so...
John, earlier this year, you were voted the Sun's kookiest crush.
Yes. I've been in a few of those polls, and the word is different each year. It's like nerd crush, geek crush, crush I'd rather kill myself than admit to in public. Kookie is actually the one I hate the most, because kookie is how you describe people who think a hat is the same as a personality.
I've always thought of you as Kookie.
Yeah, Cuckoo John.
Kookie John.
You shout at you. Kookie John!
Do you want a drink? Do you want a cocktail?
Yeah, of course.
Getting closer.
Tell you what, you carry on, I'll make you a cocktail.
Oh, lovely.
No worries.
Kathy, if you had to describe your opponents this evening in 3 words, what would you choose?
Grey, beardy and kooky.
Grey and beardy doesn't mind, but Kookie's livid.
I think I was beardy and kooky, was I? Or was I just kooky?
You got a little bit of grey at the top there.
What the...
Just a little bit.
Rachel's cocktail, how's it coming?
It's done.
Oh,
There you go.
get an umbrella.
Oh, you want umbrella? All right, hold on. There you go.
Oh. Shall I taste it?
Yeah, have a swig, yeah. Go on, see if it's
Did you
nice.
put any mixers in?
Any what? It's all right, isn't it?
Quite nice.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah. I call it hot nipple. Makes one of your eyes go slightly blind.
David, you've performed stand-up comedy at Wembley Arena. I believe you were the first comedian ever to perform at Wembley Arena. How was that?
It was good, although people say that Sean Locke was the first comedian to perform at Wembley Arena.
Well, I believe he was, because he was your support act.
No,
So
he
technically,
wasn't.
Sean was the...
No, you weren't. This is a comedy myth that Sean was our support, but he was in sketches, so he actually didn't come on till about the middle of the show. But people just think it's true
Well,
now.
let me just double-check with Sean. Sean, is that true that you were the first?
Yes, I was first, yeah. What I liked about the story was that some journalists concocted it and it was fed back to me. Said, you were the first. And it's quite a good bit of publicity, so I just went, yeah. So I went along with it for years.
Yeah.
And then it became the truth. Yeah. That's how history's written.
Earlier this year, Johnny became a father again. At £7 and 2 ounces, the sandwich Johnny ate while his wife gave birth was bacon, sausage and tomato.
I've got here some vegetarian sausages wrapped in vegetarian bacon, or as I call them, quigs in quankets.
Basically, that food is like, it's the food equivalent of a bus replacement service, isn't it?
Which of these was a popular Christmas game in medieval times? Was it A, wet willies, B, hot cockles, or C, chilly bottoms?
So as a team, you've got to agree.
Wet willies, hot cockles, or chilly bottoms?
You must get a lot of presents at Christmas, Sean.
Yeah, of course I do.
What do you do with your unwanted
I'm
gifts?
so popular. It depends on the size. If I can get them over the back wall, that's good. To me, this is what I sincerely believe. I think all gifts are unwanted. I think all gifts. Because I don't believe in owning things, in material possessions. I'm a bit like a Cherokee. I think by owning something, you kill its intrinsic beauty. Whatever is attractive about it is killed by the ownership of it. So I just prefer the cash.
Now, John, what else can you do? I mean, you're very good at countdown. What else can you do in 30 seconds?
Not that, actually. I reckon I could count to 100 in 30 seconds.
Right, OK. It's not much of a challenge, but let's... I mean, we've got plenty of time. Why not?
Really? This is going to happen?
Why would we? I don't know if you've just switched over from the Formula One. Strap in, because this is wild. Can I just check in with our maths expert, Rachel? Are there numbers up to 100?
Yeah.
OK, good. You ready, John? Your time starts now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 78, 77, 76, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 100. Really fucking embarrassed about how serious it is. I really wanted that in a way that I hate about myself. When the show ends, I'm going to try that again upstairs. That is the pathetic truth that is my existence.
If you're watching at home and you're lonely... maybe you could count to 100 in 30 seconds. A friend of Dorothy is a euphemistic term describing someone who's gay, whilst a friend of Jon Richardson is a euphemistic term describing someone who's imaginary.